What's good, YouTube? Hope you're doing well out there. Today we're talking about one of my favorite categories in clothing, the overshirt. So first, what is an overshirt? An overshirt is something in between a jacket and a shirt. So you have the shirt on one side, jacket on the other side. Then there's another thing called the shacket, which is kind of a weird thing. And that's probably, like, in my opinion at least, like closer to a jacket. And the overshirt is closer to the shirt, but it's still more of a jacket than a regular shirt, but it's closer to the shirt. Anyway, you get the point. So today I want to show you 5 different overshirts, right? So we have one from like a regular overshirt from Stone Island. Then we have a Stone Island Ghost overshirt. Then we have a Stone Island Shadow Project overshirt, a long one. Then we have a RICK Owens overshirt and a MA Cross overshirt. So 5 different overshirts in really like 2 or 3 different categories, right? So the Stone Island stuff is more on the technical fashion kind of end. And then we have RICK Owens, which is more on the avant-garde side. And then MA Cross, which is also on the avant-garde side, but more on the artisanal side, right? So a little bit for everybody. Hope you like it. I personally love all the pieces, right? Otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. I absolutely love overshirts because of the versatility. You can wear something underneath and like really wear the overshirt as a jacket. Especially in summer, like they serve as a jacket. But then in winter, you can really wear them as a regular shirt and wear stuff on top. And also, since they're usually pretty thin, right? They're super good for layering, right? Which is awesome in my opinion. I love layering because it gives you the creativity. It's easy to buy like an expensive piece, right? And it dominates your whole outfit. But there's no creativity. I want to be choosing what I wear, right? And I want to bring my creativity into it, right? I mean, you get the point. Anyway, so 5 different overshirts. Let's start with the first one, the Stone Island overshirt, right? So this is the Stone Island overshirt. As you can see, it kind of has like those flight jacket vibes. I absolutely love this piece. It's an absolute staple in my wardrobe. I wear this regularly, like when I'm at the office, right? It looks kind of like a regular shirt, but a bit more casual. Has a 2-way zip, which is always good, right? You can loosen it up at the bottom a bit here. Has these 2 chest pockets, right? And in typical Stone Island fashion, you have the pocket design where you basically fold over the top of the pockets, right? Purpose for that is so that it doesn't rain into the pockets. Like I said, I always wear this, right, at the office. And it's cool, like, it's like a regular shirt at the office, right? But then in summer, can really like wear it as like a jacket. And as I usually do, I removed the Stone Island badge because I don't need everybody to know that this is a Stone Island piece. The material is awesome. It's a 100% cotton. It definitely has some coating on it, right? So it's like a water repellent coating. And it feels kind of waxed, I guess. It's a bit more stiff than like regular cotton, which is awesome. And because of that, it even feels more like a jacket, right? Because it's a bit more stiff and has more like texture. And I usually close it up to the top and then give me a bit of room to breathe down here. So yeah, I'm wearing a size large in this. I would say go through the size for this one. Usually Stone Island fits a bit small, but this fits kind of normal, I guess. Next up we have an overshirt from the Stone Island Ghost collection, right? A military green. So this really has those military vibes. So this is the Ghost overshirt from Stone Island. As you can see, kind of has like military vibes, right? Because of the color. It has this lovely green tonal badge. I usually keep the Ghost badges, right? Because they're not too in your face. This one here has a hidden zip underneath, right? It's also the 2-way plastic zip as we've seen on the other shirt. But then this one has a button here at the top. It doesn't have those lovely cuffed sleeves that we had on the other shirt. This one has like a regular old button, which I don't like as much, to be honest. It's a bit more formal, but still this is everything but formal. Like it feels like a very casual shirt, especially with those like patches, right, are made out of different materials. This material is a bit thinner than the other one is. Definitely office appropriate, which is always good, you know, and it's still a very versatile piece. Also has 2 pockets here, right, which is very untypical for a shirt, right? So, and those pockets make it kind of more like a jacket, and that's so cool. Like, you know, at first glance this looks like a proper shirt, right? But then, like, let's say you open it up and suddenly use those pockets and it looks like a proper jacket, which is so awesome. So for summer, definitely doubles up as a jacket. Pretty cool. Love the vibes, like the military vibes. Again, size large, I would say it fits true to size. Next up, we have an overshirt that is more on the avant-garde side, right, from RICK Owens. This is a short-sleeved one. I absolutely love this piece. It's ultra thin, made out of nylon, right? So this is the RICK Owens overshirt. This by far has the thinnest material. It's nylon, ultra thin, ultra lightweight, right? Definitely a piece for summer. Short sleeve. You can roll up a bit for a different look. And I have to say, like, this is one of my favorite pieces, right? Also has pockets here and a big chest pocket as well. It's one of my favorite pieces because it's so versatile, right? You can wear it like this in summer, right? Just over a shirt or a tank top. Has like those kind of avant-garde vibes, but since the material is nylon, it feels a bit technical, so it's a cool crossover between the two. And there's so many options of wearing this. Let me just change. Right, so this look, for example, I love contrasts, right? And you have the contrast, on the one hand you have like short sleeves. Ready or not, here come the sheep to relieve. Pulled it off the cuff while we're wearing short sleeves. Right, which is has kind of like a summer vibe, and then you have a down vest underneath, right? So that's a cool contrast there. And it's just one of the many examples, right? You could put like a pullover on top, or like a cardigan or whatever, or a jacket, and then it will just show underneath, right? So it's a perfect layering piece. Now on to the next one. This is an overshirt from MA Cross, right? Or those artisanal avant-garde fans will know MA Cross, right? Really has those like handmade vibes, awesome material. And it's probably the thickest one out of all the overshirts, right? It has a proper lining, almost like a lab coat even. And last but definitely not least, we have the artisanal piece, the MA Cross. This is more of a lab coat than an overshirt, I would say, right? It's pretty long. Double vent in the back. Slim silhouette. Fits perfectly, feels so comfortable. And this is probably the thickest out of all the overshirts, right? Because it's fully lined. Also has two pockets here and a chest pocket. I'm not sure what the material is because MA Cross usually doesn't have any tags, right? But I think it's hemp. Then you have the MA Cross logo here, right? The cross detail out of sterling silver. So yeah, and this one as well can be closed by the buttons. I usually don't do the buttons. If it has a zip, I'm cool, but I'm too lazy to button the stuff up. So most of the overshirts I leave open, right? And they kind of feel like jackets then. It's pretty awesome. And then last but not least, we have also a longer silhouette, right? From Stone Island Shadow Project, a long black overshirt, which is awesome as well. Also looks more like a lab coat. Love that for summer, right? As a jacket. So this is the Stone Island Shadow Project long overshirt. Pretty cool piece. Kind of has those lab coat vibes, right? Feels like a technical material. Definitely a unique silhouette. And the sides look pretty cool. Has those zip pockets. So it definitely looks like a jacket, right? Like a long coat, summer coat. It is an overshirt though. Has buttons to close, right? But I usually leave this piece open. You even have a zip here, big chest zip. Definitely a nice silhouette, right? Awesome piece for layering, right? You can wear stuff on top and then it just pops out at the bottom, or you can layer underneath, right? And for summer it's pretty cool. You can just have like regular t-shirt or like a wife beater on and then layer this on top when it gets a bit cold outside. Definitely also looks good with the sleeves up, right? So pretty versatile piece. Stone Island Shadow Project. Not sure what season this is from. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments, please. I bought this off Grailed. Had a pretty good deal on it. And this is a size medium, right? So it's a bit short on the sleeves, which I don't mind. I'll leave the buttons open. So yeah, those were 5 overshirts from my collection. Let me know what you guys think, right? Are you more on the like Stone Island tech wear kind of side, or do you prefer the artisanal stuff more? Rick Owens kind of with the nylon shirt in between, I would say. Like it's a technical-ish fabric, right? But Rick Owens obviously is more an avant-garde designer. Also the Stone Island Shadow project, right, fits in between. It's kind of a technical material, but it also, like, because of the long silhouette, looks kind of avant-garde, right? I think like there's an overshirt for everybody in here. Anyway guys, that's it from my side. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. It really helps out the channel. I'm releasing new videos every week. If you don't want to miss them, subscribe to the channel. And yes, I guess I'll see you next week. Thanks very much and cheers. Wearing silk corduroy or denim. Make your mom's mama, make your kids do the jerk. Comments couldn't faze me if they came from Captain Kirk.